Okay, but how can you take control back over your life? And let's get into a short video that I have about why going into nature facilitates this process of recalibrating your nervous system, via your heart, through for your soul, through your heart, right? So from fear, guilt, and shame to love, compassion, and enlightenment, as we saw, the love, compassion, and enlightenment are much higher vibrating energies, emotions. And the highest vibrating energy is the most powerful, the most transformative. So let's pull up the grounding video and check that out and learn from that. That's why it's important to walk barefoot in nature. So Native Americans wore leather, if they wore anything on like leather, like moccasins, because everything they can benefit from the ground up through their bodies. That's why in Japan, they do so much work on taking the toxins out of their feet, because that's where the toxins come out. So if you can put them back into the earth and the earth helps you heal, like there's the flow of energy. Okay, so that's a short introduction. And you can definitely, do a deeper dive on your own to learn more. But, hugging a tree, going out in nature, taking a deep breath in. I mean, going amongst tons of trees, taking a deep breath in opens your heart. And when your heart is open, then you have an opportunity for new input, new love, new compassion, new enlightenment. But when your heart's closed and you're repressing your emotions, there's no opportunity to change because you're very busy being right. A lot of people get really busy being right. But what I notice is when someone's really busy being right, they don't take time to self-reflect. And that was me. I never learned to self-reflect. My parents didn't know how, and I didn't learn how until the last 10 years. And self-reflection is feminine. Now, I love Carl Jung. I just love Carl Jung. And he was a huge proponent of people being in nature. And he and Albert Einstein were close. So, of course, that works for me too. So let me pull up, I did some chat GBT talking and had some great information about why nature is so important from Carl Jung's perspective. Okay, so says that nature therapy isn't just calming or restorative, it is psychologically necessary for modern people. Jung believed prolonged separation from nature destabilizes the psyche and weakens individuation. Individuation is the natural process a child in a healthy family goes through to become a mature adult. They learn how to surf the waves of life. They know that self-love, their own authenticity, is most important. And they don't put themselves, beneath other people. But when the parents are unaware and the parents haven't healed from their trauma, they're busy controlling their own pain. So what gets projected out of them is control. And then the child is, looking up to the parent like, oh, this is how we do life. So then they internalize that. So when children internalize the parents' psychological problems, then there's generational trauma.